Welcome to another mandatory mental liberation series book overview episode produced by Baba Jalani Bhamani Dembe, founder of Majestic Mind Matters University. I'm your royal narrator, Queen Magical Melanin, for this new episode titled Beloved by Toni Morrison. Beloved by Toni Morrison is a powerful and haunting novel that tells the story of Sethe, an escaped enslaved woman is haunted by the memories of her past. Sethe lives in a house that is haunted by the ghost of her daughter, Beloved, who she believes has returned to exact revenge on her. As Sethe struggles to come to terms with her past and present, the novel explores themes of trauma, memory, and the legacy of chattel enslavement. The novel is set in post-Civil War America and follows Sethe as she tries to rebuild her life after escaping from Sweet Home, a plantation where she was enslaved. Throughout the novel, Morrison weaves together past and present, using flashbacks and memories to paint a vivid portrait of Sethe's life and the impact that chattel enslavement has had on her and her melanin-rich culture community. Here are the three main characters in Beloved by Toni Morrison, and they are: 1. Sethe. Sethe is a former enslaved woman who escaped from Sweet Home Plantation and now lives in Cincinnati with her daughter Denver. Sethe is haunted by the trauma of her past and the ghost of her dead daughter, Beloved. She is a complex character who struggles with guilt and trauma, but also demonstrates resilience and strength in the face of adversity. 2. Denver. Denver is Sethe's daughter who has grown up in the shadow of her mother's trauma. She is isolated and lonely, but also fiercely protective of her family. Denver's character represents the generational impact of chattel enslavement and the ways in which trauma can be passed down through families. 3. Beloved. Beloved is the ghost of Sethe's dead daughter who returns to haunt her and her family. Beloved represents the unresolved trauma of slavery and the ways in which the past can come back to haunt us. Her presence forces Sethe and Denver to confront their past and find a way to heal and move forward. These three main characters contribute to the overall story by exploring the legacy of chattel enslavement and the ways in which trauma can shape and define individuals and families. Their relationships and interactions with each other drive the narrative forward and illuminate the lasting impact of chattel enslavement on our melanin-rich culture ancestors born in American communities during that time. Through their experiences, the novel delves into themes of memory, identity, and the search for healing and redemption. One of the most striking aspects of Beloved is Morrison's use of language. Her prose is lyrical and evocative, capturing the pain and beauty of Sethe's experiences with a raw and visceral intensity. Toni Morrison's writing is both poetic and brutal, conveying the harsh realities of chattel enslavement, while also exploring the profound depths of human emotion. At the heart of the novel is the character of Sethe, a woman who is both fiercely resilient and deeply scarred by her past. Sethe's struggle to come to terms with her past trauma is at the center of the novel, as she grapples with the guilt and shame of her actions while also yearning for a sense of freedom and redemption. The ghost of Beloved serves as a powerful symbol of the past, haunting Sethe and forcing her to confront the truths that she has tried to bury. Beloved represents the legacy of chattel enslavement, the lingering effects of trauma, and the weight of history that Sethe carries with her every day. Throughout the novel, Toni Morrison explores the ways in which memory shapes our identities and influences our actions. Sethe's memories of her past are often painful and traumatic, but they also serve as a source of strength and resilience. By confronting her past head-on, Sethe is able to reclaim her agency and forge a new future for herself and her melanin-rich culture family. Beloved is a deeply emotional and thought-provoking novel that challenges readers to confront the very dark and painful truths of American history. Morrison's exploration of the legacy of chattel enslavement is both searing and illuminating, shedding light on the ways in which the past continues to shape the present. Beloved's character has a profound impact on the overall trajectory of the novel. Her presence serves as a catalyst for the resurrection of long-buried memories and unresolved trauma within the characters, particularly Sethe. Beloved's arrival at 124 Bluestone Road forces Sethe to confront her past and come to terms with the horrific events that led to Beloved's death. Beloved also represents the lingering specter of chattel enslavement and its lasting effects on the characters' lives. Her overwhelming desire for love and connection stems from the deprivation she experienced while she was enslaved and her inability to feel truly alive until she is acknowledged and remembered by Sethe and the melanin-rich culture community. Beloved's insatiable appetite for attention and affection mirrors the emotional hunger that many former enslaved individuals felt after being denied basic human needs for so long. Furthermore, Beloved's mysterious origins and enigmatic behavior add an element of suspense and mystery to the novel, keeping readers engaged and intrigued by her character. Ultimately, Beloved's presence challenges the characters to confront their past and heal from the wounds of chattel enslavement, allowing them to move forward and hopefully find some semblance of peace and closure. Beloved's mysterious and supernatural presence has a profound influence on the other characters in the novel in these 5 ways. 1. Emotional and psychological impact. Beloved's sudden appearance and her resemblance to Sethe's deceased daughter have a destabilizing effect on Sethe and the other characters. Her presence triggers repressed memories and emotions, forcing them to confront their traumatic pasts and forcing them to reckon with their guilt and grief. 2. Physical manifestations. Beloved's supernatural abilities, such as her ability to move objects without touching them or to manipulate the weather, create a sense of unease and fear among the characters. Her presence disrupts the natural order of things and challenges their understanding of reality. 3. Compromising relationships. Beloved's arrival disrupts the delicate balance of relationships within the household. Sethe becomes increasingly obsessed with Beloved, neglecting her other relationships and responsibilities. Denver, initially excited by Beloved's arrival, begins to feel jealous and neglected as Sethe's attention is focused solely on Beloved. 4. Manipulation and control. Beloved's manipulation of Sethe and other characters reveals her power to control and manipulate those around her. She preys on their vulnerabilities and insecurities, using them to her advantage. 5. Healing and redemption. Despite the chaos and turmoil she brings, Beloved's presence also serves as a catalyst for healing and redemption. Through her presence, Sethe and the other characters are forced to confront their past traumas and seek forgiveness and reconciliation. Beloved's presence ultimately leads to a collective healing process for the characters, allowing them to confront and overcome their shared history of chattel enslavement and violence. Ultimately, Beloved is a story of redemption and healing, as Sethe learns to forgive herself and find peace amidst the ghosts of her past. Through her powerful prose and unforgettable characters, Toni Morrison invites readers to delve into the heart of darkness and emerge on the other side, transformed and enlightened. In conclusion, Beloved is a masterpiece of melanin-rich culture, literature that continues to resonate with readers today. Toni Morrison's powerful storytelling and richly drawn characters make this novel a timeless and essential read for anyone interested in exploring the profound complexities of racism, the dark history of America, and the enduring power of the human spirit. I'm Queen Magical Melanin. We trust that you have expanded your understanding through the insights shared by Baba Jelani Bomani Dembe of Majestic Mind Matters University in our mandatory mental liberation series. Specifically in this discussion titled, Beloved by Toni Morrison. Remember, it is essential to honor the ancestors. We have a unique connection to the ancestors. They endured struggles, preserved culture, and passed down invaluable wisdom through generations. By honoring the ancestors, we pay tribute to our roots and draw great strength and inspiration from the resilience and legacy that have paved the way for our present and future generations. Ancestral reverence is a powerful way for us to uphold our identity, heritage, and cultural legacy. Here is an ancient Alkebulan proverb to remember: if you think you are too small to make a difference, you have not spent the night with a mosquito. Strive for self-awareness, always treat yourself kindly, and live a fulfilling life.